I don't know how to write an intro for this, but hello there. Today we've got one goal in mind. Hit very hard. So we're playing Crusadia, or more specifically, Crusadia, Mekk-Knight, Kaiju. Basically a mishmash of all three archetypes. They work so well together, it's basically my favourite way to play the deck. You can play different variants, but this is how I like to play it. It's quite full, you go 46 cards. Some people may not like that, but I think it works quite well. It's decently consistent. So I'll just go through the card by card and then we'll get into some games. Only hand trap we're playing is playing Max C. Just kind of necessary in this game. I don't really find the space to play other hand traps. We're just playing hard go second, and this is the only hand trap I can really make room for. As for the Crusadias, we've got 2 Reclusia, 3 Arborea, 1 Leonis, 2 Draco, and 3 Maximus. Reclusia is good for like removal and shit. It's like spot removal, though it does tribute itself, so you want to make sure you have some follow up when you use it. Arborea is fantastic to protect your Crusadias from destruction. Like, if any of them would be destroyed, like you're about to get hit by like a Tarantula or a Geki, you just banish this and they're all protected. Leonis is probably the worst one. This just gives your Link piercing damage. It's not completely irrelevant. It can come up, but it's extremely rare. Draco is fantastic. This, when it's summoned to a zone of Link points to, you can recur a Crusadia from your grave back to your hand. So basically when you're doing the normal Crusadia combo, you're climbing up into your higher links. It gets you resources back, so it's just extremely handy. And then we have 3 Maximus. This basically lets your Crusadia Link deal double battle damage, so you're summoning this to the zone Echo Max points to. I'll get to Echo Max later. And then you just let it deal double battle damage, and you're basically going to win the game at that point. You will deal over 8k very easily. So those are Crusadias. Then we have the Mekk-Knights and like the World Legacy stuff. I'll go over. We have 1 Gearsu, because it's limited. This card's fantastic. 1 Blue Sky in Royal Rare. 1 Red Moon. 1 Indigo, and 2 Nightfall. Nightfall is clearly the best. It just gets you any Mekk-Knight you need. You can search a Blue Sky, search up to 1 or 2 cards, which is fantastic. You can search like Indigo, Red Moon if you need to pop something. Indigo especially is very good in this deck because it can move zones, so that helps for your OTKs with Equimax, because you can move it to the zone it points to and give it an extra attack, and then this can attack if you move it out of that zone, because any monster Equimax points to cannot attack, so you can move this out of the zone and get an extra attack, so it's extremely handy for that. Also, it's very good in tandem with World Legacy Secret, because it can move zones, and this negates any opponent's monster effects that activate in the same column as a Mekk-Knight. I might as well just go over this now, because when this is activated, you can target level 5 or high monster grave special summon it, so that's basically any Mekk-Knight, any Kaiju, or World Legacy World Crown, or even Dino Wrestler Pancratops. So this is just basically resurrects almost your entire deck. It's fantastic for negating stuff with Mekk-Knights, or just filling up your Link monsters zone so you can give them attack. Very handy card, and it's searchable through a couple of the links, which we'll get to. So we've also got the 1 World Crown. This is basically a Crusadia, because it can special to a zone of Link points to in defense, and it basically has a quick effect negate for a monster summoned from the extra deck, so it's really useful. It has another effect to search World Legacy World Traps, but this like literally never goes off because it requires it to be normal summoned, so just ignore that part. This is basically an honorary Crusadia, if you will. Then we have our Kaiju package. We have double Gamma Seal and double Gadala, and then triple Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Gadala and Gamma Seal are clearly the best. Gamma Seal's got like the lowest attack, so it's the easiest to run over, and Gadala, this lets you can summon this over the Wind Barrier statue if anyone uses that against you, because it's like the most common. So Gadala is just like the second best Kaiju to have. And then the free Kaiju Slumber, this just summons any Kaijus you need, like one to your side, one to the opponent, so you set up your zones as well, really handy, because you want to put Gamma Seal in the zone above your extra monster zone, so Equimax points to it and gives it attack. So this just sets it up super easily. Yeah, it's ashable, which is kind of irritating, but you know, when it goes off, it really goes off. It's just Dark Hole, pretty much. It just Dark Holes the field and summons 2 Kaijus to either side. When this is in the grave, except the turn it was sent to grave, you can banish it and search a Kaiju, so if you've got any spare Kaijus left in deck, this is just a fantastic searcher as well. Very good card. And then a lot of our generic staple spells, we've got a Raigeki and a Feather Duster. We're trying to blow up our opponent's board as much as possible. Reborn, it's an extender. It helps get monsters into the zones that your Crusadia links point to. Rota, this searches exclusively Arborea, which you want to get in hand a lot, so Rota's always a nice option. Succession, this summons a monster from your grave to a zone links points to, so it's basically Monster Reborn, but this is searchable, so it's arguably better. You could play 3, but I preferred it 2 personally. It's up to preference. Triple Lightning Storm, again, you're trying to break boards as hard as possible. You're going second, so this is just a must-have. 2 Call By to stop any hand traps. Ash kind of hits this deck hard if you can't chain block, because you do have ways to chain block, but if you can't chain block, you really don't want that Ash to go off. So Caught by the Grave is very useful. Same with a Crusadia Power, because it's just targets a Crusadia monster, makes it unaffected by card effects. So if your Crusadia monster is going to get ashed, if you got Power on hand, that super helps, and Crusadia Regulax can search it. Then we got 1 Memory. This is also searchable by a couple of other links, and this just summons a Mekk-Knight in deck in defense, both turns 2 hand in phase. The only part is this locks you into Mekk-Knights, so if you're trying to do your Crusadia plays, you want to use this last, once you've summoned your last Crusadia, mainly Echo-Max, but if you can't do any Crusadia combos, you can use this to go into Mekk-Knight combos. So it's very useful for that. 1 Testament. This is like arguable to play. You can play this either this or Revival. I kind of like this more because it lets you draw 3 if you can attack a monster. If you're not able to kill them, you can get a lot of cards on the crackback by drawing 3 cards if your Echo-Max attacks a monster after damage calc. So it's really fantastic for that. I prefer it over Revival because this gives you more comeback potential if you don't kill them on that turn. And searchable by Regulax as well, so very nice to have. 2 Droplet, going second, of course. This card's just insane. A lot of your stuff are just like a bunch of spells that you can chain this to, so you got a lot of ways to abuse Droplet. It's very handy. And we got the secret that we mentioned. For the extra deck, we have 2 Crusadia Magus. This is your link 1, you'll summon your first Crusadia to the zone this points to, and this adds a Crusadia monster from deck to hand when a monster summoned to the zone it points to. So this is like your main searcher, of course. 2 Crusadia Regulax. This searches Crusadia back row, it's the same deal. All the Crusadia links gain attack equal to the monsters they point to. Magus just points down, Regulax points up and down, so it can gain monsters from the opponent or your own monsters. And then searches back row. 1 Crusadia Spather. This one is arguable as well, but this can come up in very niche situations because when a monster summoned to a zone it points to, it can target a monster to either play as main monster zone and move it to another zone, kind of like its own Indigo Eclipse, really. This just can't help you set big columns if you can't set them up just right, and if you don't need to set any back or Regulax, this is a nice second option. Kind of niche, but I like it. And then, of course, Crusadia Echo-Max himself. Your main end-all be-all of the deck. Gains attack equal to the monster all the monsters it points to, points up, down, left, down, right. And it has a quick effect where you contribute a Crusadia or World Legacy monster it points to, then target a face-up card debug controls and negates effects. Extremely handy if you are not able to kill them that turn. Or if you just need to negate some like Floodgate or something. Extremely good card. This is how you're killing people. That's with the non-Crusadias. We have a Nightmare Phoenix and Unicorn. Very handy to go. Mekk-Knight of the Morningstar. This is your main Mekk-Knight link. This searches any World Legacy cards if you discard a Mekk-Knight or a World Legacy card, and it has its battle protection effect from monsters in different columns. This is great for consistency. It searches Secret, it searches Memory, it searches Succession. It's just fantastic, and it helps you link climb because you can make Echo-Max with any 2 effect monsters, including a link. You don't need Crusadia monsters, so you can like climb with Mekk-Knight of the Morningstar and Lib to go into Echo-Max if you don't have enough Crusadias to climb into Echo-Max. So you got multiple lines to take depending on your hand. Speaking of Lib, Lib is fantastic. If you can get any World Legacy card into your graveyard, you can summon her. Only requires any 2 monsters. Then during your main phase, set a World Legacy back row into your field, but it cannot be activated this turn if you don't have a World Legacy monster in grave. But Gesu helps send this to grave. You can send World Crown to grave, and then you can like set a Succession with Lib, set Succession, and then special back the World Crown because you'll have a World Legacy monster in grave. You'll be able to activate it, so it's very useful for that. And then if it's links. If this card is sent to the grave, it does link material, you can shuffle any card on the field to the deck. Just nice non-targeting spot removal, very handy to have. We've also got IP Masquerena, rarely comes up, but you can use this to go into Unicorn, and then Access Code Talker. Pretty damn easy to make. You can make it with Echo-Max, because Echo-Max is link 3, and just any other monster. If you can't kill them with Echo-Max, you can probably kill them with Access Code Talker. So it's extremely good to have. 2 cards I would play, but don't currently own. Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avramax. This card is just absolutely fantastic, but I don't own one yet, but you should play this. It's a nice way to end your board. It's one of your better going first plays if you're forced to go first, which you really don't want to do. You want to go second all the time. He's just a big arsehole, he's hard to get rid of, and he's extremely strong. And then Mekk-Knight Spectrum Supreme. This card's kind of hard to out as well. If it's the only card in its column, you can make this with all Mekk-Knights. It's pretty easy to make, it's also an ultra, so I don't have one, but I would recommend playing this at 1 as well. It can be very hard to out for a lot of decks, and it can attack directly if it's the only card in its column. It's just extremely handy and versatile to use. So yeah, that'll do for the deck. Let's jump into the games. Alright, so we really want to go second here. Let's hope for a good coin toss. There we go. Immediate second, thank you. Skill issue. We get a good hand. It's not bad. Okay, I kind of want to max immediately in case he chooses like an actual call by mills. Yeah, let's do it. Just in case. Have you got an Ash? No, okay. Maybe he just doesn't care though. He might be like Eldritch. Godala? Okay, he's got Kaijus. Sangan? Exodia? What the fuck? My man's playing like Exodia with Beautiful Princess. He's adding the head. There's no way I lose this turn 1. There's no way. Buzzsaw Shark. Okay, so he's playing like Exodia Sharks. Hello. Oh, at least I get to draw off Maxi. Oh, is he just he's just gonna make Crooked Cook and pass? Alright, I need to draw a Kaiju. I desperately need to draw a Kaiju. Yeah. Please. That is not a Kaiju. Draw a Kaiju. Oh my god. I'm just gonna pass until I draw a Kaiju. I need to draw Kaiju before he draws Exodia. He made this with right hand shark, so it can't be destroyed by battle. How can you be so toxic, bro? I mean, his name is Skill Issue. Alright, we just need a Kaiju. They're in the deck. That is not a Kaiju. Just gonna set these. I have 4 Kaijus in here. I really need to draw one. Like, I can activate Kaiju Slumber, it won't destroy this, but then next turn I can use it to search Kaiju, but if he actually that, then that fucking sucks. Come on! I win the game if I draw a Kaiju. I would like to play the game. Give me a Kaiju. That is not a Kaiju. Please, the one time I don't draw a Kaiju is when I need it the most. He's gonna draw Exodia before I draw one. He's just not using any draw cards. He's just pitching all his sharks. Kaiju! No. This will thin the deck a little though. Grab the last old Borea. Please, just give me a Kaiju. They're in there somewhere. I win the duel if I draw a Kaiju. Yes! Oh, thank God. Get fucked. And now we pop off. I feel pretty safe as well. I have a call by the grave. This should just be game. So the Magic's effect, search for Maximus. He doesn't have an Ash. I can't believe this is what we went against. Oh, thank God I drew Gamma Seal. This should be game. Yeah, it is. I have World Legacy Memory as well. I can get the damage. This is like Nibiru or something. I really hope not. Here he is. Double damage. And then World Legacy Memory. Summon the Nightfall. Make Echo Max huge. Let's go. Oh my god, thank God I didn't lose to that shit. Boom! 12,000. Well, that was a very interesting duel. I'm checking that guy's deck. Holy shit, hang on. Oh my god. Yeah, this is triple Sangan. I love it. 2 Ash. Thank God he didn't have any. His extra deck is just hilarious. Alright, game 2. Let's go second, please. Yeah, boy. That's what we like to see. Bless me with a good hand. A really good hand. I mean, not bad, not bad. I have a Mekk-Knight. No Crusadias, though. God, I hope this Maxi resolves. I really do. Plunder Patrol. You never see that every day. Pitching Jackalope. Oh, we have the Maxi. God damn. Cold by the grave. Oh my god. Okay, black eyes, sure. There's Nessie. And golden hair. Would have really loved it if that Maxi resolved. That would have been so cool. I really hope I top deck a Crusadia or something. Hulk. Someone Ghost Ogre? Okay. No, he's locked into blunders now. Interested to see where this goes. There's the Blackbeard. So on and pass. Alright, so we're hitting that Gamsil on that Blackbeard. Absolutely. Ooh, Reborn. I mean, that's okay. I really damn wish I had a Crusader in hand though. I'm gonna put it here actually. Has he got anything? We'll see. Purple Nightfall. Declare effect. I wish it banished itself for cost, but we don't live in a good world. Okay, it worked. We'll add the blue sky. Mekk-Knight blue sky in very beautiful royal red. Search 2 if it resolves. It does. We'll add Gear Suit and Indigo. I could take this in very interesting ways. Normal Gear Suit. He scooped! Alright. Very interesting. Alright, last game against Darth Mango. And we're going second. Let's go. Well, we have board breakers, but no Crusadias. Still, this is playable. I hope. Desires, it's Sword Soul. Desires, first thing is always Sword Soul. That's what you gotta know. Yep. See, every single time, if their first card is part of Desires, they are 100% playing Sword Soul. Still, I think my hand beats it. Pop off, King. He's handing Blackout. He must already have Long One in hand. Yeah. Bar on the floor. There she is. Ouch. Top deck Crusadia. Watch. Or like a Mekk-Knight. That'd be really good. I don't really have much follow-up. Really? Another droplet? Are you serious? Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna Kaiju the Baron. You got something? And we're gonna Lightning Storm the back row. Cross out, Blackout, and Cobite, and then we're gonna Kaiju Slumber. If he has an Asher, this is dead. He doesn't. Kadala to my side, Gamma Seal to his. The next turn we can search the last Kadala. And then a normal Gearsu. Sand, Crown to Grave. I'm gonna go for Lib. Lib effect, no response. set succession. Use the succession. This is once per turn, right? Yeah. Swing back like, who cares, guess, yeah. Then we'll go for Equimax. If only I had more follow-up, because if I had more like Crusadias and shit, I could probably kill him, but we'll just shuffle this Gamma Seal back into the deck. I feel alright with 2 droplets though. Okay, what's he got? Probably like a Moye, Tire, and a long one. Well, next turn I can search another Kaiju. Oh, he's got Eschatos. Oh shit. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. Well, they have to droplet this. Sadly, I don't have a border engraved. And now he normals Moye and goes full combo. Oh my god! Another Desires? Are you serious? Now he normals Moye. Oh my god, are you serious, bro? Long one. Oh my god, he's gonna make Changing. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so much. Oh, come on. I need the worm for it. Massive shame. We were so close to greatness. We could have won. I'm so sad. Well, it was a valiant effort. We broke his entire first board. He just got super lucky and drew Eschatos Desires. Oh my god, and Ecclesia, hello? Bro, I'm sick. How do you still have these in deck after banishing 23 cards, 20 cards? Like my guy. Alright then, yeah, I'm dead. It's over. Sad. Oh, well, I put up a valid effort, but you know, Sword Soul is just too strong, and I hate it. And it should die in a hole. There's a Changing, and it has like a billion attack. Yeah, that's game. Oh, we were so close! Man. I'm so sad. I am so sad about that. You know, it is what it is. You can't always beat the top decks of the game. So yeah, that'll just about do it. This deck really does work well when it works. It just, a lot of the time it doesn't work. It can really struggle against a lot of forms of destruction if you don't have the ability to break their boards. But it's a fun time. You hit hard. You do 12k damage with Equimax most of the time. You combo sometimes. You got your Mekk-Knights. You got your Crusadias. It's all good. It's all fun. It's something I'd highly recommend building. It's kind of budget friendly. Not many ultra res in the extra unless you count Avamax and Spectrum Supreme. You got your Kaiju Slumbers and your Lightning Storms, but other than that, it's fairly cheap. And it's really fun. I'd recommend giving it a try. So yeah, that'll do. Thanks for watching.